Microphone check. 1, 2. Check, check. All good. It's another training day, man. Just another day. But it's Wednesday, which is nice. Which means tomorrow is Thursday. And Thursday is the new Friday, man. Everybody knows that. Oh yeah. Man, did I hit start? Oh, I didn't hit start on my timer. I mean, I'm ready, man. I'm basically ready. But we'll wait one more minute or something. Leet Guru, welcome to the party. How am I doing? I'm doing all right, man. How are you doing? First time chat. Q Ultimus in the house. What's happening, Q? How are you doing? Y'all ready for algorithms today? Hopefully I can solve the daily problem. I haven't really checked it out yet. Pushy B123. What's poppin', man? How you doing? Don't defense in the house. Don't have enough coins to do a type racer, man. You gotta save your money, don't defense. I'm sure you got it. I don't know about that, Q. Sometimes these dailies are hard. But we're about to look. I guess we can go look right now. Pushy B123 trying to type race so early, man. But we gotta wait till a couple more people are here. Otherwise, what's the point? Oh, Bet Simp with the raid. What's happening, Bet Simp? I see you doing @coder out there. Have you completely left LeetCode in the dust, man? You're going on to @coder, on to Code Forces. He's graduated, man. Bet Simp has graduated from the University of LeetCode. People trying to get sneaky on the board? Yeah, Q. People trying to get sneaky out there. Johnny Hench, thank you very much for the follow. What we're about to do? I guess we're about to type race. But we gotta give it some time, man. Maybe I should make a rule. No type racer redemptions in like the first 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna peek at the daily problem. Dang, attempted. Let me reset whatever I had here. Dang, 31%. Crazy. Asia C Mac in the house. Grease Wild. Thank you very much for that raid. What's poppin', man? How you doing? How you doing, Bet Simp? Grease Wild, aka Tech Tony 69. Are you done LeetCoding, man? I thought you're gonna LeetCode until 10 p.m. Grease Wild. Wait. I think you're Tech Tony. I hope you're Tech Tony. Otherwise, I messed up, man. You be changing your name out there. Anyways, who's here for type racer? Maybe we should do the type racer real quick, and then I'll get into the daily problem. Remove K digits. Anyways, type racer. Let's just get it over with before I forget. Should we make a bet? I think we should do a bet. Ad starts in 1 minute. Oh no, Conum Chris. What's happening? DevGod 2020, how you doing? Dang, we got an ad break, but don't you worry. If you don't want ads, you can just go to the YouTube channel or whatever. And I don't think YouTube got no ads, man. And then you can come back here after the ads are done. All right, here's the bet. Want to be the first streamer on Kick? LeetCode streamer on Kick? I don't know about Kick. Is Kick really popping, man? Banana Plant, what's popping? Is Kick like bumping these days? Yeah? All the people there are DGen, man. Do I am I like appealing to the DGen crowd, you think, no Condom Chris? I don't think I'm too much of a degenerate. We love DGens, man. Franco Demise, how you doing? Kick ain't popping. It's for people who get banned on Twitch and YouTube for being weird. What? Have you tried it, Raymond Jones? Also, the real Raymond Jones in the house. What's happening, man? You can stream some Gamba on there. Maybe I'll have like secret streams on Kick. Or I don't do it on Twitch or YouTube. But I don't know, man. I've been thinking if I should like stream some different things that I don't normally stream. All right, here we go. Bet time. Stream to D-stream NYC meetup. I don't know. I'm just checking out if there's like enough interest. Gonna get a 2v2 rematch. All right, no Condom Chris and the real Raymond Jones versus. I hope Q Ultimus is out here. How's it go? NCC plus RRJ versus. How's it go? I'll say greater than me plus Q. Q is here, right? Yeah, Q is here for sure. You ever play games? Nah, I don't. Well, I've never played games on stream, but I definitely play games. Why don't you stream every day? Man, I got a job, I got a life to deal with. I don't got time to be streaming every day, man. Could stream on TikTok and film your computer screen on your phone. Glump1, what's happening? Yeah, there's so many platforms to deal with these days. I don't know if I have time to like expand into every direction, but TikTok is one that is somewhat interesting for me, I think. I think it's like severely untapped. All right, here we go. No Condom Chris plus real Raymond Jones WPMs greater than me plus Q. I'd say no Condom Chris is the fastest. I guess real Raymond Jones and Q. I don't know who's faster. I'd say I'm the slowest for sure. But place your bets. No Condom Chris. Very much confident in this race. Q not so confident, man. Q says, man, my teammate sucks. My teammate's slow. That's what Q is saying, which is me. All right, place those bets. Place those bets. This is the first type racer of the day. They shouldn't be allowed to bet? What do you mean, man? You got to put your money where your mouth is. Nah, these people are honorable type racers. They would not do that. Yeah, you're not allowed to bet against yourself. For sure, you can't do that. NBA betting scandals? Nah, man, not out here. I've never had any betting scandals on this channel. Every dollar earned here is legit. Verified legit. No funny business. Anyways, it's about to get real serious up in here. The first race that we do is going to be a warm-up. The second race is the championship round where the bet actually counts. Yeah, easy odds, man. Look, that's easy money right there. Well, I don't know if it's... Dang, BetSimp going all in. What are you doing, BetSimp? I thought BetSimp was good at math, man. What the hell? BetSimp. I really thought you was good at math. All right, here we go. Taking side bets. All right, here, man. Crazy talk up in here. First race, warm up. Second race, championship. All right. No mistakes allowed. Nah, this is not instant death mode. Mistakes are allowed. All right, let's warm up. Let's warm up. By the way, this is Q Ultimus. Six Pack Sexy is no condom Chris. And the real Raymond Jones probably forgot to log in. But this is real Raymond Jones right here. Look at that. 61 slow. RRJ looking real slow out there. Maybe he's holding back. He's sandbagging in the practice round. Dang, RRJ got to 88. All right, you got to log in, real Raymond Jones. Dang, Six Pack Sexy with the 141. What the hell was that, man? Oh, we're going to get smoked, Q. Anyways, focus time. No joking around. Serious business. Man, Pixel Pusher 166, insane. Six Pack Sexy 109, Q Ultimus 108, and I guess real Raymond Jones 98. Dang, Q, I messed up, man. We had a chance, but my 93 real Raymond Jones got me, even though he didn't log in. Guessed, but Six Pack Sexy was 109. We both got smoked, Q. Dang, son. Anyways, 10% already a type racer. Yeah, somebody's trying to get on the board. Real Raymond Jones, don't worry. I know who you are. I see that Columbia flag. All right, man. Pixel Pusher with the 166 or something insane like that. All right, let me put that up on the board and then we'll get into the daily problem real quick. Man, we need a real heavyweight championship round with Pixel Pusher, Low Road Sim Racing, Zapac, Larry NY, Numbers. Who else is fast? I mean, no condom Chris is out there, but I'd say he might struggle in that with that heat. Everybody's bringing that super heat in the Ultimate Championship. Man, maybe I should have like a type racing stream only. Look at that, 166 miles per hour. Crazy. All right, everybody, welcome to the LeetCode party. And hello, YouTube. Also, welcome to the party. If there's anyone on YouTube out there. Where's all my windows at? We have some crazy type racer people in here, yeah. Conolid in the house. What's happening? Grinding LeetCode in the house tonight, that's right. Yeah, Betsim, we need some dang speed traps out there. Blasting Toaster, thank you very much for the follow. All right, here we go. Remove k digits. Given string num representing a non-negative integer num and an integer k, return the smallest possible integer after removing k digits from num. Man, I hate these types of problems. But let's try and science our way through it, man. I think this one is gonna be a little bit tricky for me. Shoans for you. Thank you very much for the follow. I learned yesterday my keyboard doesn't matter my typing speed. Used my brother's crappy $10 keyboard and I was hitting 116. Dang. So I'm gonna stick to my mechanical, but thought I'd be slower. I mean, some keyboards I'm slower for sure. I think I'm not that fast on this keyboard. I always mess up with question marks. I think it's like because of the placement. I think I'm fastest on an Alice layout keyboard, which looks like these. Not this split one, but yeah, this is an Alice layout right here. I think Alice layouts very much the fastest. Maybe I should get like a premium Alice board to race on, but I'm trying to not spend money. Anyways, cheap keyboards, you don't get that clicking. Yeah, they don't feel as nice. All right, here we go. So the answer here is 1219. And we got to remove 3 digits. So which 3 digits are we going to remove? I think we should remove like numbers. Man, why they gotta give us one with all ones in the beginning? How are we gonna do it? I don't know what to remove yet, but what do they remove here? They remove these 3 numbers. What's the pattern? It's like if a digit is greater than this first digit, should be removed. Man, this problem is tough, that's for sure. Every time there's a problem like this, I don't know how to solve it. Maybe K digits. Maybe I have to look like in the first K indices. All right, maybe I just compare the first two characters, right? If the second character is greater than the first character. I just remove the greater of the first two. That's like what's coming to my mind right now. I don't know if that's right though. Maybe I can test it out. So, all right, we look at the first two digits and we will just remove the greater of the first two. So let's remove the 4, look at the first two, remove the 3, look at the first two, remove the 2. Not necessarily, because there may be higher ones removed later. 1, 4, 5, 6, you remove 4 instead of 5 with k equal 1. All right, well, let's try to refine a little bit. So 1, 4, 5, 6, k equals 1. You're saying removing one digit with that algorithm I just said, it wouldn't work. The correct answer would be to remove the 6. All right. So maybe, all right, maybe we remove either the first digit or the highest digit in the rest of the string. Let me see. So 1, 2. No. Because the highest digit is in the answer, so it can't be that. All right, let me think. Is this like monotonic stack or something? I have no idea, man. I'm trying to solve it. How do you do these things? Which one do you remove? The first K. Or no. K digits. So in this case, Sudo, how you doing? Welcome to the party. We're doing at least we're trying to do like the LeetCode Daily. All right, give me some time to just think about the problem and try to see if I can figure out a pattern here. So definitely, I mean, these ones in front, I feel, make it a little bit tricky. All right, what if it was like 5, k equals 3? Let me delete these. And we can remove 3 digits. What would the answer be here? Maybe it would be like just remove the first 3 digits. 2219. Let me just make sure. Sudo, thank you very much for that raid. How you doing? What's poppin'? Are you a LeetCode connoisseur? Rightly so. What's happening? Good luck for Guardian. Thank you very much. I'm 1916 right now. Hopefully I become 1-2 by the end of this year. This is also my goal, rightly so. I'm trying to become Guardian. I've been trying to become Guardian for like the last 2 years, but I've been failing. But this year, I think I have a chance. We're doing LeetCode. I like that, man. Trying to learn LeetCode plus data structures and algorithms. LeetCode is my life. Yeah, I think mine too. How far along are you? What's Guardian at? 2100? It's more like 2180. or so. Let me think. Time to push these problems instead of pushing pixels. What? I'm a software engineer, but new to LeetCode, so not far at all. Shit's hard. Yeah, it is tough. Excuse me. It's tough if you've never done any algorithms, but you'll get the hang of it, man. You just gotta learn. It just takes some practice and some studying. All right. So what was I doing? Yeah, 2219. Maybe that's not such a great test case here. How do I do custom test cases? Right here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me try to get this dang algorithm down. So for 51322219, the answer should be 129. Right. I'm just doing that to verify. So now, if the first number, all right, for sure, if the first number is greater than the second number, for sure, we should remove it. Right? I think so. I think we can say that is 100% certain. But if, man, what do I do here? If the second number is greater than the first number, it doesn't necessarily mean that we remove that one. All right, let me change the test case again. Let me put like a 7 there. So that means we should remove we should remove the 7, right? Let me think. Do we ever, man, is it just removing the highest number in the first k elements or something like that? So is there ever a case where we remove something that is not within the first k elements? I learned to code while streaming years ago, so now I've started back up to learn LeetCode stuff. Probably going to take content creation a little more serious this go around. Who knows what will actually happen? Yeah, I think content creation can be fun and it can be like lucrative if you do it right and you stay with it long enough. Only doing this for job interview purposes. However, I think it's, yeah. Job, that's how I started too. I'm not doing LeetCode in the beginning because it's fun. I'm doing it because I needed a job, man. But now I do it because it's kind of fun. Won't be the first K elements, because what if you have, all right. That's a good point. So it's not always the first K, but it's not necessarily the first K. Then what is it? Do I have to like, all right, let me think a little bit more. Maybe that's too many numbers. Alright, let's say we have to remove 3 numbers here. Let me just check what the answer is so I can work off of that. One, 3, 6, 4. All right, man. 1, 3, 6, 4. All right, I think this case still stands. If the first, you look at the first 2 characters, if the first number is smaller, if the first number is bigger than the second number, we got to remove that number, man, right? There's no ways about that. Maca Dory Iceberg. Thank you very much for the follow. But all right, when the first number is smaller, okay, maybe it's like we just keep doing that. So 1 is the first number. There's no number smaller than 1. So we go to 3. 3 is now the first number. There are no numbers smaller than 3. Then we go to 6. 6 is the first number. There is a number. Wait, the first number larger. Hold on. I think I just confused myself. No number smaller than 1. So now I'm comparing things against 3. Any number smaller than 3? No. So I go to 6. Any number smaller than 6? Yes. But it's too far to make a difference, maybe. Because now it's like k equals 2. But if that 4 was here at the 9, maybe we would remove this 6. I don't know. Anyways, the 4 is too far. But now the 8. The 4 is smaller than the 8, so I guess we can remove that. And then we're at the 9. And the 9 has the 4, so we remove the 9. Anyways, 81 rings, what's happening? Do you think LeetCode will still be used in 5 years? Man, I think maybe not LeetCode, but I think algorithms will be used forever. All right, so maybe I'm gonna try to think about another test case here. So for this problem, if k is equal to, all right, if k is equal to 1, we'll get here, we won't remove anything, we get here, and then we remove the 9. If k is equal to 2, we want 1, 1, 1, 1. Hold on, maybe. So in this problem, if k is equal to 2, the answer should be 1, 1, 3, right? So let me try to see if I can get this number with some type of algorithm. So first number smaller than 1, there's none. Number smaller than 2, there's 1. So I'll remove this 2, right? And now the first number is smaller than 9. All right, maybe this is, maybe it's something like this, man. Maybe I should try and just code it up somehow. But I don't even know how to implement that, man, because it's 10 to the 5th, which is 100K. K could also be 100K. So I gotta think about some way to implement this type of idea that won't be n squared or something. Does anyone use any other major sites besides LeetCode? I know Algo Expert was big for a while. I think LeetCode is it, man. Maybe NeetCode, but NeetCode is just like a LeetCode helper, you know. I don't think anyone uses Algo Expert these days. I think Algo Expert was just like a cash grab. Codeforce is in LeetCode now. All right, maybe. Let me think. Volco, what's happened? Yeah, binary search was a big one too, but binary search has been shut down for like 2 years plus. Had a lot of challenges solved on there though. Yeah, I had like 1,000 problems on binary search, man. Topics is a big hint. I'm not trying to look at topics right now though. I think I want to just give it a few more minutes, man. So the last or the latest thing on my mind here for this problem is maybe I don't know, I was thinking of, is it just the largest numbers? It can't just be the largest. Because the 9 is there. So man, how many times have I tried to solve this? I tried, I guess, once last year, couldn't solve it. Still not so clear to me how to solve it. What was I saying? So we want to see if we can remove the first number. Or some other number. But we gotta do it k times. Anytime I see a k times something, like priority queues come to mind. Man. But I don't know how. I don't know how yet. If the first number is smaller than the next number, or if the first number is larger than the next number, for sure remove it. But if it's not, what do we do, man? What do we do? Is it time to give up, man? Are you saying I should look at a topic now? Greedy monotonic stack. Greedy problems. Monotonic stack. Unknown from YouTube. Monotonic stack, man. Thanks. All right. Monotonic stack. I'm no good with monotonic stacks, but let me try. So monotonic So what, should I just put the number in there, and then while there's something in our stack and the top is greater than the current, then we pop it, right? Something like that. So let's try that algorithm now. So we go through, we push one in, and there's, or maybe, actually maybe this goes first, and then we push it after. So in 4, so the stack not empty, is the top greater than the current number? Nah. So then we just push that into the stack. Is that how a stack works? That's how a stack works. All right, next, 3. Is 4 greater than 3? Yeah, so we pop it. And we put it back in. And I guess we also need like k greater than 0 or something. So now k is like 2. And we go to the next number, 2. Is the top greater than 2? Yeah, so we pop it. And we put 2 in, we decrement that. And oh man. Should it just be greater than or greater than equal? I'm not sure yet. No. So they're the same. So I guess we'll push that in there, and then we go to the next index. Then 2 is greater than 1, so we pop the 2, put the 1 in. All right, I see. Maybe I'm gonna try it. I'll try it. So a stack iterate through while there's something in our stack, and k greater than 0, and the top is greater than the current number, then we pop it, and then we can put this in the stack, right? We pop and we decrement, and I guess we just have to rebuild that string. And reverse it. And then something like that. Think about if you have number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I guess we just have to all right, I think that's good enough, man. I'm ready to move on from this problem. Dang, I can't. Oh yeah. Oh, wait, maybe before I reverse it, I'll be like, while the last character is a 0, we pop it off, and then we can reverse it. I'm ready. Dang, son. I guess while... Alright, for sure. I'm done now. I'm ready. Jesus Christ. Wait, hold up, hold up. I'm just ready to go, man. I'm ready to go to the next problem. Let me just make sure. Okay, so if it's an empty string, we should just return 0. This is not that great code, but just trying to get the AC right now. Oh man. Let me think. What's wrong with what I'm doing here? I say k equals 1. Why am I returning 0, man? Let me think. I'm gonna take a little 2-minute break and I'm come back to that problem. What do you do if you're stuck on something but don't want to ask for help because you don't want people to think you're not technical? Man, I ask for help anyways. Maybe I'll spend a little bit of time trying to figure it out, but sometimes if you try and figure everything out on your own, it just takes too long. Sometimes the best way is just, or maybe it's impossible for you to figure out on your own because the knowledge isn't documented or something like that. So you gotta ask somebody, you know. So I don't care. I'll ask people for help if I need to. Research I welcome to the party. No one cares if you ask for help. Most people want to help. I'd hope so, man. But I think some people get annoyed if you do it too much. I took on a new linked list medium today, and I got it in one shot. I've been struggling with them, so it felt good. Very nice. Yeah, linked list problems are tough to implement, man. There's a lot of things that could go wrong. All right, let me think. Where's my junk? Why is my junk not working? So we only want to pop 1, man. So we should have popped this dang thing, the 2. So I don't understand why things ain't working here. So I put everything. All right, let me take from the top. I think this part should be okay. This part should give me back like one, I feel. And then here, I reconstruct 1, 1. And this shouldn't pop anything. K should be 0. But also, maybe I should decrement K right there too. Man, I think this is a bug. But I don't think that should have affected that problem. But it did. Interesting. Anyways, this problem is not my best problem. I don't even want to post my solution. It's so janky. And I feel like it wasn't even mine. I had to look at the hints. Anyways, I'm ready to try a different problem though. Let me see what this was rated. Oh, it's not even rated because it's so old. You're not using K while checking if K greater than 0. Oh, right. Yeah. I seen that. Janky yet beats 99%. Yeah, but I think it's super jank. You empty the ends and check it for empty at the end. I think I emptied the stack. It is important to try and not ask the same thing multiple times. Yeah, I'd say that is for sure important. All right. What now, man? Are you ready to begin the real training? That was just the warm-up. So I guess maybe we can start 18 to 1900s. That's like kind of tough though. Dang, 1896. They're gonna throw me in the deep end like that. Let's get to it, man. Jump game 7. Q3. Find the grid of region average. Dang, there's so many to choose from. Or nth magical number. Anus, how you doing? Today's lead isn't bad. Actually, man, I disagree. I think today's problem is super hard. It's like one of the hardest mediums I've ever done. That's probably also because I'm very weak in monotonic stacks or monotonic queues. All right, which one should we do? Have I done any of them? Find the region average. I haven't. Oh, I've done nth magical number, so I won't do that one again. Even though I did it like a year ago. I've attempted this one. Seems like I couldn't solve it. Or I never finished it. I've attempted this one a year ago too. Couldn't solve it. Maybe I'll try this one. Dang. 25%. I'm uncertain if I should try a 25% accepted problem. Let me read it. Got today's problem? Yeah, barely. I'd say I had to cheat, man. I had to get hints. It's all with monotonic stacks. Once you learn them, you're good. I think even after I've learned monotonic stacks, I still can't always think about how to use them effectively. Acceptance rate is just how edge case it is. All right, let's read it. You're given a 0-indexed binary string S and 2 integers, min jump and max jump. In the beginning, you are standing at index 0, which is equal to 0. You can move from index I to index j if the following conditions are fulfilled. 1, I plus min jump is less than equal to j, less than equal to minimum I plus max jump, or the end, and sj equals 0. Return true if you can reach the end in S, or false otherwise. So they're saying we can jump from I to min jump anywhere in between min jump and max jump. And we just need to know if we can reach the end. Man, this sounds like a take it or leave it to me. Sounds like take it or leave it, man. If you have some order-based problem, they can be of help sometimes. Order-based problems. Who won tie-brazer bet? Oh shit, my bad. I forgot to choose the bet. Let me do that right now. No Condom Chris, real Raymond Jones slayed us up, man. It was just too easy. Alright, let me try and solve this problem here. So I think take it or leave it. And how are we gonna set that up? I'm gonna just do some like scratch code real quick. So we can only jump if it's a 0. So maybe I'll go something like J. I guess I basically just want to do this, loop through that junk, right? I plus max. Should I do it like that? Or something like that, right? And then I guess like if it's a 0, we can jump there. Yeah, I think I can solve it, man. So if we're at the end, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts down here. So from a 0, go all the way there, and then we just return. Is that gonna work, man? I think so. Yeah, I should have just coded it up here. So we start from a 0, we start from the beginning. And then we go from min jump to max jump. So in this case, min jump is 2, max jump is 3. So it'd be like from 2 to 3. These are the two indices where we can jump to. 1 we can't jump to because it's 1, but we can jump to the 0. So we jump there, and then from there we try from min jump 2 to 3. So 2 and 3 is out of bounds. And that's a 0, so we get there, and then if we're at the end, we should just return true. Yeah, for sure, right? All right, let me solve that, or let me actually implement it. So we'll need a cache. I guess it should be an int, right? And then we should actually fill it with -1s. All right, here we go. So if we're at the end, and the end is a 0, then we should return true. But and then now we have to iterate through from How do you do this? J less than I plus max jump. Maybe. That idea is kind of sus for 1896. What? You think this is too easy for an 1896? Maybe. I don't know. So I'm going down the wrong path. It feels like it should work, but I guess... Where would it not work? Going down the right path? Wait, then what's No Con and Chris talking about, man? Just TLEs? Just TLEs. Let me think a little bit more then. TLEs because min jump, max jump. Like, what if it was just 100,000 zeros? Min jump is 1, max jump is 100,000 zeros. Would it TLE, man? Because I'm gonna just implement and see what's up. Because the cache is only on N. But I guess... Anyways, let me see what's gonna happen. I forget what I was doing now, so... Alright, let me try this and see the TLE. But wait, I'm not even done yet. The hell? I can't even get the right answer, so... Maybe that should be less than equal to. No. Oh, Hector HSC. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Let me put your name up on the board real quick, man. Oh man, I messed up. Alright. Hector, where are you at? Where's your name at, man? Oh, I was blind. Hector HSC. So many diamonds. Love the bits animations. Thanks. That's from Twitch. Runtime of DP is the number of states times number of transitions per state. So you're saying whatever I have, well, I can't even implement it correctly, man. I feel, oh, wait. If SI equals 0, then we can jump. And then this should TLE, because I guess we have a lot of transitions times. All right, here we go. TLE. This is probably why it has 25% acceptance rate. I actually didn't know how to calculate the time complexity of the dang DP things. I always thought it was just whatever it was in the states. But I guess I have to consider the transitions as well. So now I'm thinking binary search. No. Maybe I have, maybe some pre-processing, instead of just iterating through one by one, maybe I can like record where all the zeros are, and then I can just do an upper bound on the next 0 or something like that. Pat's hello world. How you doing, Pat? Welcome to the party. I can do something very annoying right now. Banana peeler 69. What's happening? What are you talking about? Also, I don't know. All right, here's my new idea. If this is equal to a 0, Just Incredible Studios from YouTube. What's happening? How you doing? So if it's a 0, I want to make sure I know what all those zeros are. This should be increasing. So then I can do a binary search on this zeros thing. And then instead of oh man, I can just keep binary searching to the next 0. Banana peeler, man, what are you doing out here? For man, you can only rename one variable. What are you talking about? But I let it slide this time. I'll rename them both. Trying to mess me up, man. All right. All right, let me redo this part here. So instead of doing a iteration like that, maybe I just want to like binary search on this zeros thing. So it's gonna be like I guess zeros. How do you do this? Upper bound. Upper bound zeros dot begin zeros.ends, and the target is I, the current index. So upper bound is gonna find like the next index that has a 0. Maybe I can even be like, I want to put this in a loop though. On here for a few minutes, about to put Windows back on my PC. Wait, did you like switch from Windows to Linux or something like that? Maybe like some Arch Linux junk, and you're like, man, Arch Linux is whack. It's too much trouble. And you're going back to Windows. Angel from YouTube, what's happening? Where should I learn data structures, algorithms? That's a good place to start. I'm not sure, Angel. Maybe LeetCode is a good place to start. I think for complete beginner, I don't know, man. I really don't have any great suggestions, but you can check that out. There's like, I think LeetCode might be okay. There's like the learn section in LeetCode the explore section, I guess. And you got like data structures and algorithms, beginner's guide, stuff like that. Yeah. What's another good resource? I don't know. LeetCode. I don't know if LeetCode is a great place to begin though. LeetCode is a good like curated list. Oh, YouTube action. I'm grinding LeetCode 2, about to graduate from Masters in CS in a month and have no job. Yeah, right now, job market is not that great. Just Incredible Studios. Take care, man. Adios. Thank you for stopping by. See you next time. L. Minson in the house. What's happening? This is a daily question. No, this is a problem I'm trying to do. I think I've got it. I think I know how to solve it. I just need to finish implementing. This is a simpler version of a very cool idea in DP. If you get pretty stuck, we can hop on a call and can give you a lesson on the idea. Am I going in the wrong path right now with the binary search? Daily question was also painful. Yeah, daily question was really painful for me. Structy. I keep hearing people recommend this. And happy birthday. What you talking about, man? This idea will work, but not in the hardware version. Dang. Well, that's good to know. All right, here we go. So while, how do I figure this out, man? I need to figure out if, oh, snaps. Oh, you know what this should be? This should be I plus min jump. Or I guess we can do a lower bound in that case. On I guess on left. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Yeah. Let me try to figure it out. You swap the jumps, shouldn't be L plus min. I didn't swap the jumps, man. Somebody else did. Who swapped them? Banana Peeler 69 swapped them with the dang variable rename. Yeah, don't you worry. Enrique Onaga, how long have I been programming? I've been programming since like December 2020, no, December 2013 is when I first started to program. So 10 years ago or so. But I've just started working in the industry, I guess, for a big company. All right. What was I doing, man? I was trying to get my thoughts together. Wait. Multi-hexed swap min and max jump back. Thank you. Now it's gonna get confusing again, kind of, because now I gotta change this there. All right, this is the last time I'm updating these dang variable names, man. Robodom, what's happening? What's happening? So as long as this is Grayson equal to L, and right, so as long as it's within range, and this is guaranteed to be a 0, so we're like can reach, and I guess this is the index, right? And then now maybe we should like run this again. But maybe this should be an upper bound. It's like trying to find the next 0 in the thing. So if it does the upper bound on that, it's kind of weird, but I think it might work. Robodom, thank you very much for that hydrate. Cheers. Getting ready to go on a weekend trip. Where are you going, man? Dang, this problem is hard. Is it gonna pass? Jesus Christ, still not good enough. It's because this dang... Alright. Let me think. What can I do next? What can I do next? It went a little bit further, but still got some issues. So all 0s, how are we gonna fix that one, man? Jesus. I think I'm out of ideas here. Should I read the hints? Let's see what list this is on. Going back to the area near your old stomping grounds. You're going to the Bay? Nice. I haven't been back to the Bay since I left. So how do I, man? All right, maybe these are guaranteed to be 0s. Is there like some trick where don't know. What should I do? What should I do? How do I speed this up when it's all zeros? It's basically all zeros, right? Are there any ones in there? And then the min jump, max jump. It's basically the whole range. I wonder if I should, like, go the other way. That make a difference? Do it? Wait, what? Do it? What do you mean do it? No condom, Chris. You mean go the other way is what you're talking about? Yeah, because it's like I'm going left to right. But what if I went from the biggest one to the smallest one? Like the furthest zero or something. Or like start from the back and try to get to the front. But then how do I... No. Alright, so if I start from the back, try to make it to the front. Wait, if you're at index I, what previous indices can reach I? What? If I'm at index I, what previous indices can reach? Wait, am I having the wrong idea? So I don't know if... Alright, well, let me think. Well, when I say starting from the back, I guess what I really meant was... like, instead of choosing the closest zero to the current index, we choose, like, the furthest zero. Like, we start going in from the furthest zero, you know? So how do I do that, man? Would it just be... What if I just hit these to Ren's problem? Nah, I don't have any... Let me think about what you're saying though, no condom, Chris. So if you're at index I, what previous indices can reach I? I mean, there must be something to do with the jumps. Let me just go to a test case that's normal. Like this one, right? So they say... I'm struggling. So if we're at index 3, which previous indices? I don't know, man. All these hard problems today. All right, I'm gonna look at a hint. I'm gonna look at one hint. Consider for each reachable index I, the interval I plus A, I plus B, I mean, I think that's what I'm already doing, right? I wonder if it's like that other jump game where you start from the back and then it's like true, false, if it can make it there, and then you try and remember like the last zero that you saw. And if it's like within range or something like that, because that's how you solve that other jump game. Maybe one of the original ones. All right, let me see something. Last zero is at index 5. And then we go. And every time we see a 0, can we get here? So if the last 0 is at index 5, the current index is 3. And then is 3 plus 2 less than equal to last 0? Yeah, so then this is true. And then now the last 0 becomes 3. And then the next 0 is here at 0. And is 0 plus 2 less than equal to 3? Yeah, so that's true. But that also seems a little bit sus for an 1900 problem. Excuse me. Dang. Steven Sagiball, what's happened? Can you say hi to Carter? What's happened, Carter? How you doing? Man, you say that name, I think about Rush Hour instantly. Think about Jackie Chan talking to Chris Tucker. He's a big fan and is practicing LeetCode to get into Google. You're a big inspiration, man. That is pretty cool. What's happening, Carter? Keep on keeping on, keep grinding. You'll get there. I'm struggling right now, man. I feel like this idea is too simple to pass for this problem. But I don't see how it wouldn't work. I'm gonna just try it. Simple, right? All right, I'm gonna just erase everything. So we start from n-1. And then if the current number is a 0, then we gotta check like the last 0. Maybe I can just be like, if this is a 1, just return false. Azulme, what's happening? Any tips on the LeetCode, on getting on the LeetCode horse? LeetCode, even beginner code, still complicated and terrifies me. Already been a junior developer for 2+ years. Been spending my extra time more so learning math to eventually get to discrete math. Any tips for getting on the LeetCode horse? You're struggling. I'd say, like, how many hours have you studied LeetCode? I think it's perfectly normal to be struggling in the beginning. I struggled a lot for the first like year, I'd say. You should start a cooking channel. Strike on, bro. Thank you very much for the hydrate. Cheers. Exotic male escort. What's happening? LeetCode changed my life, man. Not gonna lie. So I think it's normal to feel overwhelmed in the beginning. That's fine. Everyone goes through that. But I think it's important to just keep learning. I think you need to find something that you don't know, learn it, like say sliding window, DFS, BFS, two-pointer techniques, binary search, things that you don't know how to implement, and go learn how to implement those things, go learn those ideas. And then the next time you run into something you don't know, just remember the time when you didn't know how to implement a binary search, and now you do, and you can do it again. And then you get stuck again. Remember about the time you couldn't implement a topological sort, but now you do because you studied it. And then that's all you got to do. Keep studying things you don't know, and then you get good. Just made myself some pizza. Nice. I try not to eat pizza these days. You are right about progress with data structures algorithms. It's kind of like weightlifting. Only thing is I started lifting weights when I was 12. Wish I started the essay when I was 12. Yeah. I think those who started when they were 12, they're like super good. They competed and they're all Guardian ++. At this point, do you do LeetCode just for fun or for career growth? I do it mainly for fun, hobby, and content. I don't think it helps my career grow. I think I'm good enough to pass interviews, probably. So I don't think I'm gonna like advance in my career because I'm good at LeetCode. That's for sure. Homemade pizza, dang, it's crazy. Nacho fries Bel Grande. Dang, what's happening, man? It's been a long time. Imagine how good Star Wars would be if instead of lightsabers, there were what guns? I don't even know what that is. It's a tiny one, personal pizza. Nah, I don't eat pizzas, man. I was playing Minecraft at 12. BetSimp was doing LeetCode out of the womb. Nah, BetSimp, I don't know when BetSimp started, but I don't think, I mean, man, BetSimp is really good, so maybe he started early too. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, banana peeler. Anyways, let me try and implement this idea to see where it breakdowns. And if this doesn't work, I'm giving up, man. I'm about to give up on this shit. So I guess I can start at n minus 2. And then what would you say? We said like, I guess we don't even need that. Maybe just return. All right, so if this is 0, and then if I plus min jump then this is within range, and we can say last 0 is I, right? But I highly doubt this idea is gonna work. 0 chance, man. Otherwise it would have been, man, I would expect it to work for at least this one though. Oh, it's different test case. All right, let me see where it breaks down. So I'm saying true, but it's expected false. So the last 0 is at the end of the thing, which is 7. Then we hit this, we hit that, we hit that, hit the 3, and is 3 plus 2? Nah, this is not true. So then, like, this should never even trigger, man. I don't know why it triggers. True. Where's my bug? Did I rename things? No. I plus min jump. Let me see what's going on here. Big time problems, man. Man, was the contest rated? Did they not rate the thing or what? Y'all know? I didn't even check. Yeah, I don't know if they've decided what to do with that problem yet. Man, what the hell is this? 3, last 0, 48. That doesn't even make sense, man. What the hell is going on? Oh, wait. Come on now. Terrible. But it still doesn't work, man. 3, 7. So 3 plus 2. Oh, wait. What kind of syntax is this, man? I'm tripping today, man. I am tripping. What happened with the contest? Merge programming with Python? Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing out here. Yo, what are they talking about right here, man? Oh, I guess this return false junk shouldn't be there. The contest was controversial because the problem statements were not that great. Oh, snap. You got past the large test case at least? Yeah. I see what I have to do, man. I see what I gotta do. We can't just remember the last zero. We gotta remember maybe all the zeros. Yeah, and then we do a binary search. Alright, here we go. So instead of doing, well, I'm gonna start with that. Right? And then all right, so now this part has to change a little bit, where we want to just binary search for a lower bound on all zeros are begin. And the target would be I plus min jump, I guess. And then if this so if it's within bounds of all our zeros and it is less than equal to that, then we can get to this index. Binary searching on a decreasing array. Wait, but I flipped it. Can't I do this? I've never actually done this before, but I feel like it seems okay, but we'll see, man. So shit. Let me think, man. Let me just think. And then what do we return here? I guess we return like all 0, 0. Well, something like that. Man, I've been struggling on these problems all day today. Not one problem has been smooth. Everything is a struggle. Too easy, man. That problem was just actually too easy. It was not easy. First try, yeah, right. Man, I don't know why I didn't think about doing the classical jump game technique where you start from the back and then you jump and then you make it to the stones or whatever. I don't know why I jumped straight into like the weird DP. Keep calm and LeetCode on. That's right, man. Thank you. I call this sliding window DP. Line sweep DP. Dang, some crazy techniques out here, man. Oh shit, you got events. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, BetSimp. I'm gonna study this offline. So I'm gonna post a link in the Discord of your solution so I can read on it some other time. But let me just quickly go over it right now. No. Chuck in game, welcome to the party. How are you doing? So the general case for this problem is just you need to go from index I and update the range of indices. Learn it myself? What do you mean? I am trying to learn it myself. You need to go from index I and update a range of indices. Where else do you need to update a range of things? Line sweep. Line sweep. Update a range. Oh, like counting, incrementing a range. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean there. What shampoo do I use? Heads and Shoulders, 2-in-1. Can also keep a deck of indices that fall within min and max restriction. Mane and Tail? Is that a shampoo brand? Keep a deck of indices that fall within max. So like just pop off on the ends, both ends or something. If they're out of range. Or pop it off. Oh, Icy Black Deep. What's happening, man? Also, Enrosis. Are you here? Yeah, Enrosis is out here. Icy Black Deep. What are you saying, man? Are you gonna meet up in New York City if we do a meetup? I don't know who else is out here in New York. Bet Simp. Are you gonna be available next week for a meetup? Maybe we can chat about this in the Discord or something. All right. I think I've had it with this problem though. But let me just look at this real quick. So events I. Yeah, I might have to just kind of follow that some other time. My brain ain't braining right now. Can that weekend? Dang. Everybody busy. Oh, type racer. First try easy? No, definitely not easy. Sum equals 0 means you have no active jumps to this index. All right, who's here for type racer, man? And then after the type racer, we're gonna bump it up to 21, 19 to 21. The hell is this effect, man? That's how fast No Condom Chris types makes that sound. Who's here? Who's here? Typeracer.com. Should we bet? Let me see. YouTube. Anybody from YouTube trying to type race? Or no? YouTubers don't type race. Oh, Q's AFK. All right, we'll just do regular type racer. No bets. First race, warm up. Second race, championship round. Man, I just hope I hit triple digits. It's been a long time. All right, warm up round. Man, who's this guest? 126. You gotta log in, man. All you guests gotta log in. 78. 88. 100 on the dot. You mentioned a potential meetup. Yeah, I just seen. I was doing a roll call. See who's out here. Icy Black Deep says cannot make it. Bet Simp says nothing. I don't know who else is in New York. Larry NY is out here. Maybe I'll reach out to Larry. Man, I'm getting a lot slower at Type Racer. Six Pack Sexy, aka No Condom Chris, 114. Nice work. Very nice. Oh, 69. Back to par. Very nice. Yeah, don't do us like that, Bet Simp. Bet Simp doesn't want to hang out. It's all good. Man, I swear there's a few more people in New York. Anyways. Oh, wait, what was that? 114? Let me put 114 on the board for No Condom Chris. No Condom Chris, latest Type Racer champ. Tariq Williams, welcome to the party. So we just did a little Type Racer. Yeah, they have the Jamaican flag, which is nice. What else were we doing? We're doing some LeetCode as usual. I just finished this impossible problem for me, and now I'm moving on to another problem. Between 1900 and 2100 rated. Wait, what y'all talking about? Birthday this weekend. Dang, Bet Simp. Happy birthday. Where are you going? $20.70. I swear I just did a $20.70 problem. But we'll see. Number of nice divisors, or maximize number of nice divisors. Have I done it? No. Great problem then. To try. You are given a positive integer prime factors. You are asked to construct a positive integer n that satisfies the following conditions. The number of prime factors of n, not necessarily distinct, is at most prime factors. The number of nice divisors of n is maximized. Note that a divisor of n is nice if it is divisible by every prime factor of n. For example, if n equal 12, then its prime factors are 2, 2, 3, then 6 and 12 are nice divisors, while 3 and 4 are not. Divisors? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Return the number of nice divisors of n. Since that number can be too large, return it mod prime number. Note that a prime number is a natural number greater than 1 that is not a product of two smaller natural numbers. The prime factors of a number n is a list of prime numbers such that their product equals n. I don't know if this problem is for me, man. But let me look at the examples. So they say prime factor is 5. What does that mean? That means at most 5 prime factors. And what are we returning? We're returning the number of nice divisors of n. Where's n? Man. I guess we don't. 200 is a valid value of n. It has 5 prime factors. And it has 6 nice divisors. I don't even know what to do with this problem, man. So they're saying we have to maybe generate, man, 10 to the 9th. A billion prime factors. This one ain't it, man. If I saw this on a contest, for sure, I'm not even going to attempt it. But I gotta stop doing that. I gotta like start trying every problem for at least a little bit. Five. So all right, they're saying it could be 2 2 2 2 2. It could be 2 3 3 3 3. It could be like, wait. Let me do this in order. So it's 2. What are the prime numbers? 2 3. It's 5 a prime. 7 11. All right, first 5. So we should generate. Man, how do you do it for a billion though? But some valid configurations are this, like 2 2 2 2 2. Is it like take it or leave it? Is this like a multi-knapsack? But no, because prime factors is 10 to the 9th. It can't be that. Oh lordy. Let those LeetCode muscles grow and get back to making them bigger. Robodom, when are you gonna grow your LeetCode muscles, man? Is nice if it is divisible by every prime factor of n. So anything that's divisible by 2 and 5. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin on this problem, to be honest. Like, absolutely clueless. Zero ideas right now. Trying to get back into practicing and improve my engineering skills. Feel like I became complacent. Yeah, how's work going for you, Robodom? Are you just cruising at work? Or what? Are you like a front-end guru now? Are you gonna... Man, I remember you said... I don't know if you remember this, Rodom. I remember you said maybe one day you're gonna recreate my website. Is that something... Is that something you're interested in, man? Maybe you can practice on that. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kinda. Alright. This problem, man, I don't know what to do. By lol, what's happening from YouTube? How long have I been leak coding for? I started leak coding in December 2019. It's my first leak code studying session. Unless, yeah. Take an opportunity to work on a project. Oh snap! Well, yeah, we'll see. I was thinking I was gonna do it on stream, man, because I haven't done any projects on stream, and I used to feel a little bit uncomfortable doing projects on stream because I'm not supposed to be doing projects outside of work. But I think these days, man, I don't care, man. They're gonna come fire me for coding up a personal website. Let them try it, man. I actually don't think I'll get in trouble for like super personal projects like that. You built a keyboard on stream that one time. Yeah, that one time. I think I built like 2 keyboards, man, and I got a lot more to build that I haven't gotten around to doing yet. Pintia Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. Just starting on, any advice? How many questions did it start to click for you? Man, I don't think it's clicked fully. I think easy problems for sure. I think general problems I understand now, and I don't think there was a problem count where it started to click. I think you definitely have to like just study all the techniques and you should do at least 3-4 problems of all the different techniques of different variations. And if there's like 20 different topics, that means you gotta do like about 100 problems for things to start, making more sense. But I'm still struggling a lot of times on certain problems, like right now. Prime factors, I don't really know anything about that. I think I'm gonna have to read a hint. The number of nice divisors is equal to the product of the counts of each prime factor. What does that mean? The product of the count of each prime factor. So 3 times 2. Oh, I see. I've been leak coding casually for 10 years. Hards are still a no-go. Dang. 10 years? Man, you gotta stop being scared of the hards. I'd say I know where you're coming from though, Yelnats. I've been leak coding for, I guess, 4.5 years, and I've just started to do hards like a couple months ago, I'd say. And it's challenging. It makes me feel inadequate sometimes. All right, so this hint is saying we gotta figure out. Man, what is... How do you know n, like a valid n value? What does that even mean, man? Where's, they don't give us an n, so we just have to like come up with any number or something. Do anything about networking? Nah, not really. I mean, generally I know a little bit, but network programming or network engineering, no idea, man. I feel like going from medium to hard requires force, accept the uncomfortable. Yeah, it's a big step, I feel, from mediums to hards. What has your routine been for the past 4 years? Just casual, like one problem a day. I can show you, I've done all my studies online, like on, at least from 2001. The last 3 years, I've done all my studies live on Twitch. And so it's been like every day, multiple submissions. During this time, I was also practicing more on another website. I was on binary search. But this, I'd say during this period, I went for like 150 days every single day. And I'd say the most of my experience I gained during this time. And then after that, I got a job. And then I've just been like casually training roughly, I'd say on average like 15 hours a week. Maybe 10 hours a week. These days, it's definitely like 10 hours a week. So like every other day, roughly 3 times a week. Mezton, thank you very much for that follow. All right, prime, where's the dang prime factor thing, man? I lost it. Oh yeah, I went super hard for those 5 months. I was trying to get a job. I quit my job to study LeetCode full time. So I was going like 45, 50 hours a week during that time. And I streamed everything. And I got tons of help from people. I'm uncertain if I would have gotten to where I'm at if I never started to like find other people. Basically, if I never started to stream or like try and connect with other people who are leak coding. I think if I had just tried to study all by myself, I would have given up at some point and done something else with my life. But I had people to train with. My first training partner I knew in real life, and he's still my training partner. My training partner is, even though we don't train together anymore, I think we still train together. B. Becca. I always talk about this guy. B. Becca. Dang. B. Becca missed. Dang. Did he? The last 2 days ain't there, man. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Did he retire? But this guy motivates me a lot. We started off around the same time, and I think I inspired him in the beginning, and now he's like inspiring me way more than he ever knows. So yeah, I'd say try and find a training partner. That really helps. It's like, yeah, you can go to the gym, you can get swole by yourself, man. But I think like Arnold wasn't just training by himself. Arnold was like pumping iron with a group of people that he trained hard with. And I think if he was by himself, he wouldn't have been Mr. Olympia however many times in a row, you know. Anyways, and pumping steroids, what? Well, they pump steroids together, man. Maybe he wouldn't have pumped by himself. Why is LeetCode important? It's important because big tech companies have decided that that is the standard way to interview their candidates. Why don't you stream every day? I'm too busy, man. Streaming takes up a lot of time. And I think every day is not the play right now. Is he okay? Yeah, hope he's okay, man. Should hit him up. Binary code? Oh, binary search. This problem is so trash. Maybe. Alright, so you're saying I shouldn't probably do this problem? I don't even know where it's at, man. I don't think I can do it anyways. You used to stream every day? Yeah, I used to stream every single day until my ass almost got pipped at work. Where am I working now? Yeah, I'm in the US. I work at Google for like 2.5 years. Dang, I just said Google and my dang phone started listening to me. Shut up, Google. That's my work phone too. Anyways, this problem has completely deflated me. That's for sure. All right, let me re-roll again. I'm gonna just skip this problem since people say it's trash. I don't think it's a great use of my time right now. Here we go, re-rolling. Sev2 calling me? Nah, man, you're crazy. I'm not on call. 1989. Almost my birth year. Or maybe it is my birth year. 1989. Numbers at most n given digit set. Jesus. Riri from YouTube, what's happening? This number theory and combinatoric stuff, too nightmare for non-math nerds like me. Yeah, me too, man. I am a non-math nerd. I feel intimidated by every single math question on LeetCode. It's very difficult for me. All right, man. Where are we at? I must have a great LeetCode profile to pass big tech company interviews. Nah, you don't need a great profile. You just need good algorithm skills to pass the interviews. Banana Plants, what's happening? Morgan Freeman, nah, I can't compete with that guy, man. Digit DP, man, you guys don't even give me a chance to think today. You guys just tell me every single problem as soon as it comes on the screen what it is. But also, BetSimp, I've been thinking about Digit DP the last 2 or 3 days. And I was gonna tell you, man, I don't remember how to do this junk at all. Like zero memory how to do Digit DP. We'll see. I think I'm gonna have to like go over Digit DP again one of these days. I'm gonna fail this pop quiz for sure. Are you looking for a new job or are you trying to get into LeetCode competition? ILS42, what's happening? I'm just trying to get good. I'm trying to become a LeetCode guardian, which is I don't know what guardian is, like top 2% or something, maybe top 1%, because I'm almost at top 2% right now. Guardian is like 2180 rating. Anyways, it's getting late. Bilal, thank you very much for tuning in. See you next time. I stream 3 times a week: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, New York time. I honestly don't know how I would have figured out most of these techniques I use without this stream in LeetCode. Having a community of people to bounce ideas off of or just to help has been the best thing to happen to me and many others. Q, that is such a nice thing to say. I feel the same way, man. I don't think I'd have reached this far without everyone here. Gotta do this one, man. I'm feeling lazy today. I swear. I just want to do some easy problems, man. But I all right. Let me look. Digit DP. Nah, can't do it. Can't do it. I can't just figure it out. I'm going to have to look at a solution and study it. Is it just good algorithm skills to pass the interview? I'd say good algorithm skills is not the only thing to pass the interview, but you need to have good algorithm skills plus other things. Like, you can't pass a big tech interview if you have bad algorithm skills. But having good algorithm skills doesn't guarantee that you'll pass the interview. So I think it's just one prerequisite, you know. Don't shame bet simp. What you talking about, man? Scott's Tots, how you doing? I'm out here struggling on LeetCode, Scott's Tots. Long time no see. Hope everything is good. How do I know if my algorithmic skills are good enough? I'd say generally, if you're able to reach a LeetCode night ranking, do the contest every weekend and see how you stack up against everyone else. But I'd say LeetCode night is like strong possibility that you will pass some interviews if you do multiple interviews. LeetCode, what are you gonna do when you run out of problems to solve? I'm not gonna run out of problems, man. There's so many problems. I'm not solving them fast enough. Anyways, I started a while ago on Usako Guide, kind of rethinking my life choices. What do you mean by that? I don't really do LeetCode, but is candidate master on Codeforces good enough? Man, of course. What are you talking about, man? I don't even know if this is a serious question. What? That is a crazy question to ask. Candidate master is way beyond anything in LeetCode. That's yeah. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna rain check this digit DP. I don't have the energy to do a digit DP. But I'll study it. I'll add it to the list. I'm gonna roll again, man. I feel today I'm just taking a bunch of L's. I want a 2K problem. 2023. Number of beautiful subsets. Too many L's today. I've solved it. Let me re-roll again. Or let me just do 2024. XOR permutation, man. I don't know, man. Maybe today is just not the day for me to do LeetCode when everything looks like it's impossible. Let me read. There is an integer array perm that is a permutation of the first n positive integers where n is always odd. It was encoded into another integer array encoded of length n-1 such that encoded I equal perm I XOR perm I plus 1 For example, if perm equal 132, then encoded equals 2, 1. Given the encoded array, return the original array perm. It is guaranteed that the answer exists and is unique. I don't know, man. So let me see if my weak bit knowledge can carry me through this. So this is the encoded thing. So we need to find encoded I. Permutation of the first n positive integers. So maybe 2 or wait. Two numbers XOR together gives you 3. How do I know what two numbers that could be? So what's 3? 3 is just 1, 1. So the two numbers XOR'd would have to be in this case 1 and 2. But because it's, I don't think I can always figure that one out that easily. One, two, three. Let me think about what XOR means. Encoded Pat the Future LeetCode God. Nice name. Localhost 200. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Oh, Pat's Hello World is in the house, man. You got lots of fans out here, Pat. So there's 3 numbers. I wonder if, do we just XOR every number? What would that give us? So this is 1, 2, 3. How do you XOR, man? My brain ain't working. Am I in New York? Yeah, I'm in New York, man. But all right, two numbers XOR'd together. Like 1 and 2 XOR'd gives us 3. Right? And then 3 XOR'd with itself is supposed to give you 0. But this is because oh, it's 2x. Oh, it's like that. 2 XOR 3. So it's like, what's 1 XOR'd 3? 1, 3 XOR'd. It's 2. So maybe that's the middle number. Like, the number in between is a 2. Because we take two numbers. Yeah. And then now we know the middle number 2 and 3 XOR'd would give us the first number is 1. And then 2 and 1 XOR'd will give us the last number, which is 3. I think I'm seeing a pattern, but I don't know. These problems challenging me today. All right, so they're saying some number here and some number there gives us this number. Let me get my pen out. So these two numbers will give us that. These two numbers gives us that. So then if we XOR'd 6 and 5 together, it will give us this one here, right? In the middle. I think that's true. So what is, what is 6 and what is 5? You XOR these two, you get 0, 1, 1, which is 3. Is that true? That is not true. It should be 2 or 4. A Roberts, what's happening, man? I'm struggling big time right now, trying to figure out all these hard problems. I need to know how XORs work. So it's that, and then XOR Z equals 5. So like, how do we find Y? I guess X XOR Z would be equal to like 5 XOR'd 6. What does that mean though? So this is 6, this is 5. XOR, they give us 3. Exclusive or Icy Black Deep. Check out, man, David PHP.js. I don't know what kind of, I'm not clicking that, man. How are you doing? trying to figure out what can I do here, man. How did they get 2? They're saying 2 XOR'd 4 gives you 6. That's true. That is true. And then 4 XOR'd 1 gives you 5. That's also true. How did I get that 2, man? Name one time French people caused pain in all of history. I don't know anything about French. Without the French, we'd all be speaking English. What percent of medium problems are you able to solve without looking at the solution? I'm not sure. I'd say 70% or something. Oh, David PHPJS. You're a Rasta. All right. Maybe you've convinced me to check out your website then. That's all you have to say, man. But you're a French Rasta? That's crazy. I don't know what I'm reading though. I guess you're making a forum? Alright, what is this? Making a little website. Welcome to the website. Interesting. Pretty cool, I guess. I'm a Rasta. What's your bank info, man? You gotta DM me for that one. Anyways, do you like front end dev? Sometimes I do. I used to like it a lot more. I haven't done any type of front end in a long time, but I've been thinking to do a front end stream whenever sometime I'm bored, because I really want to remake my website, man. Make it more modern, make it so that I don't have to like manually add HTML every time I want to update somebody's thing, or you know, stuff like that. Let's smoke a joint now. Nice, congrats. Front end dev seems more artistic than logical. I don't know if that is true, because I think most front-end devs just get the design from the UX designer person. They just make whatever the design says, you know. I don't think a lot of front-end devs are also designing the UI and the look of the website. I think they're just implementing it, you know. Is it possible to become a guardian with IQ lower than 110? Who knows? I don't think anybody knows this. All right, I think I am absolutely stuck on all of these problems I've tried today. So both of these numbers, there's something about both of them that I should be able to figure out. Maybe it's like, I don't know. All right, let me look at 5 and 4. 5 and 4. So 4 XOR to 1 is going to give us 5. And then 1 XOR 5 Man, I might just do just chatting right now because I'm tired of thinking about these algorithms. I think my brain is just not working today. And these problems are intimidating. So let me just chill. About to pull up both chats on the screen. Chill for like 22 minutes. And then I'm out of here. I'm also a Rasta. Who said David PHP.js? I'm also a Rasta, man. I'm like half Rasta though. I'm not like, I eat a lot of pork. I eat a lot of meat. I don't say all the things that Rastas say, but I do partake in growing my hair. Yeah, I don't say I and I unless never. And I don't say like overstand or stuff like that or earth strong. I don't really say those things. Anyways, hold up. Some people also neglect that front end is not just the look. Sometimes you have very heavy client-side logic to figure out too. Strix, this is true, man. If you don't do your front end, like if you have React or something and it's not optimized, your site could become super slow very quickly with all the state updates. Front end can get complicated. Also, anybody who's like struggling with the ads, you can switch over to YouTube if you want. If you could work full-time at becoming the most competitive programmer or best software developer, which path would you choose, assuming they pay the same? Man, I don't want to be the best competitive programmer. So I'd say I'd be the best software developer, man. Don't worry, man. We're here for all the distractions right now. I give up on studying today. Not because of distractions, mainly because the problems are too hard. Whites9, what's happening? And Strix, thank you very much for that follow. How did LeetCode change your life? How did you get into LeetCode in general? And what kept you motivated to keep doing it? LeetCode changed my life because I never thought I would be able to get a high-paying big tech job at one of the, the fancy companies, the FAANG companies. I always thought, like, why would I even try, man? They're just going to look at my resume and throw it in the garbage. They're like, who's this guy? He's not from a target school. He didn't study CS. He never worked a job relevant to us in his whole life. Why would we even interview him, man? And then I found out all you got to do is, they don't care, man. Nobody cares about what you did before. They only care about, can you pass the LeetCode interview? So that's how LeetCode changed my life, man. I feel like LeetCode gave me a chance to get a high-paying wage job, slave wage job, whatever. How did I get into it? What keeps me motivated? So I thought every problem I solved mentally, I said every single problem I do, I'm getting paid $500, but I'm not gonna I can't cash out until I have like 500 problems solved in the bank. And that's what kept me motivated. Let's bet. Bets this weekend. Dank Kush. Yeah, lots of dank kush out here, man. What can I cook? I can cook many things. I've been perfecting my rice and peas lately. I try and cook rice and peas all the time. Maybe like most weekends I cook rice and peas and like jerk chicken or fried chicken, but not fried chicken as much lately. Sometimes I cook spaghetti and stuff like that. Blaze Pascal. Wait, what? Yeah. Hair is long, but not dreads. You can't be calling it dreads, Icy Black Deep. You know, I've been told the word dreads is a derogatory term for that hairstyle back in the day. So a lot of people in Jamaica don't like when you call it dreads. They prefer the word locks. Like, you know, yeah, people say dreads was like, it made them look dreadful or like scary and stuff like that back in those days. So I think like the appropriate term in Jamaica is to call it locks. But it's not such a big deal, I think. Did you ever build that Mammoth 75? Nah, man. What's happened, the Bear 69? I bet if you cut your hair, you'll hit Guardian. Nah, never. That is the opposite of what will happen, Bet Simp. If I cut my hair, I'm going pre-night. I saw a tourist IRL. Man, where do you see tourist? Smart coder in the house. What's happened? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Q. I'm gonna lose it. Don't defense trashing LeetCode 24/7 wouldn't change my life. Yeah, I don't know what don't defense is doing out there. I still feel like I'm shit. Man, you're consistently top 100, Bet Simp. But I guess I also feel like I'm shit, even though, I mean, I'm not that good, but I remember when I first started, there's somebody who I looked up to a lot. He's like this guy I knew, and he used to be like, he was a LeetCode Knight, man. And I was like, man, this guy's a genius. If I was his level, I'm chilling the rest of my life. I just want to be that good as this guy. His name was Sen. His name still is Sen. And now I think I'm probably beyond his level, at least back then, way beyond where he was. But I still feel not that great because I guess there are so many good people in this chat. To prove your LeetCode abilities in an interview, you have to be given the opportunity. As a new grad, the best way to be given that opportunity is to go to a target school. Would you agree? Well, as a new grad, you can't just go back in time and go to a target school. So I don't know if that's like a... But I get what you mean. Like, going to a target school for sure will give you the most opportunities in life. That is no doubt about that. But I think to get into a target school requires a lot of luck early on in life. Like, you need the right environment, you need the right parenting, you need the right direction that you're headed in. You need to like have goals early on in life. And if you don't do that by the time you're like 16, like, you're probably not going to get into a target school, man. And I feel a lot of people are not that lucky early on in life. So I feel getting into a target school is mostly out of people's controls, because by the time they're old enough to realize that's what they need to do, it's probably too late, you know? So I wouldn't worry about like if you didn't go to a target school, you know, like you can't change that. So I'd say the next, what would give you the most opportunity besides studying LeetCode? I think you just got to put yourself out there. Maybe for me, that has been streaming. I don't think I'd have had so many opportunities if I never started to stream. I think if I just trained alone and nobody saw what I was doing, like, I wouldn't have been hit up by recruiters. I wouldn't have created this community. I wouldn't have people in here helping me out and training me and motivating me every day. So I think one of one of the most important things you can do these days is to just give yourself as much exposure as possible, because that's what everyone is competing for right now, man. It's just a chance for somebody to look at them. They're just, whether it's a recruiter looking at their resume or something, you're just trying to stand out from everyone else, all the millions of other people. And maybe you can do that by streaming LeetCode on Twitch, man. You can do that, or at least streaming whatever. Just content creation, I think, is a great way to get discovered. Networking, IRL maybe, but that's not as scalable. But that's all I gotta say. 81 rings, man. Why you always keep saying things like that? Can you give me a virtual hug? I don't know how to do that. Everyone thinks they're bad. Nah, I know some people who think they're good. LeetCode is shit, but I am a LeetCode pig. Nah, I think LeetCode is good, man. I don't think it's shit. Best thing about roughing through the crap is the expensive truffles you find. What are you talking about? Can't change what school you went to after you graduated. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I went to a shit school. Yeah, so did I, man. All right. Always try for things right out of your reach to grow strong. I'd say this is good for lead coding, but I think if you just strive for things right out of your reach in real life, maybe how do you know what's within reach if you've never tried to reach for it, you know? I'm trying to sit in instead of stand out. Vegan allies, or what's happened, man? You're trying to sit in. Where are you trying to sit into? Leet Geek in the house. What's happening? Do most of the people you come across at Google come from target schools? Absolutely, man. On my team, when I first got on my team, everybody was like, oh, I'm valedictorian from Harvard. I was summa cum laude MIT. Went to CMU. Went to, I don't even know, Cambridge. Went to wherever BetSimp went. Where else people? Everybody is from a dang super target school, man. I was like the only person from like a joke ass school. Shit school club, yeah. I think there's a lot of people from shit schools out here. Man, I can't say your name. Awa Rahoon. Welcome to the party. How's it going? It's going pretty good. I see you doing LeetCode lately, man. I like it. Keep it up. Have you ever talked about your Google interview experience? Yeah, I've talked about that tons. I actually, Greasewild, let me tell you a little bit about my Google interview. So I started streaming in 2001, and the whole reason I streamed was like prepping for interviews. But maybe a month in, I took Kickstart, and a recruiter reached out to me, and I quit my job. A recruiter from Google reached out to me, and I quit my job to train full-time for that interview. And I did everything on stream, and I'd say that's how I gained traction in this community, by just showing up every day, twice a day. I was doing like 6 hours, 7 hours a day streaming for 150 days in a row. And then it ended like after my interview. I guess I just kind of gave everybody the debrief of what happened in the interview. And then I just stopped streaming because even though I didn't know for sure, like I didn't get the recruiter tell me I passed or not, I felt I did good enough that for sure there's no way I'd have failed it based on like my performance. And based on, at the time, hiring spree was going crazy. You should always reach for it whether you think you're good enough or not. Yeah, I think you gotta take those shots, man. Love your setup, thank you. What lights are those? Man, there's tons of lights out here. I posted a picture of my lights one time. This is kind of how it looks. So I have one up there, one right there, one right there, one behind me, one over there. I got like 5 lights. Sitting in front of my PC, nice. At the Google conference in Vegas, you still at Google? Yeah, I'm still here. That's demoralizing? Wait, what's demoralizing? Studying for 150 days? What percent, if you had to guess, or the target school thing? Oh, about my teammates. Man, what percent had, I don't know. A lot. A whole lot, man. Everybody I've met at Google is from a crazy school. I'm trying to think if I know anybody from a school that's not crazy. And I don't think I know any, actually. But I suppose if they weren't from a crazy school, maybe they wouldn't even tell me. 2001? Yeah, 2021. My bad. It was a dark day that you stopped streaming. No, well, I came back, man. Is that a special lens? I have this lens that it's a 35mm 1.4. It's awesome story. Thank you. The beginning of both your streaming and Google journey. Yeah, for sure. And then, 3 years later, here I'm still streaming the same content. Hasn't changed. Did you ever give the scoop of your new New York City apartment? Nah, I don't think I have. It's a basement. It's a 1-bedroom, like a fake 1-bedroom, because I think it was just one giant room in the basement, and they added some drywall that's very bad. And I paid $2,600 for rent with everything included, like all utilities except internet, like rent, electric, water, all that for 26. And it's about, I don't know, I'd have to say maybe like 600-700 square feet. But it's nice. I enjoy it. Maybe it's good for the price, I think. Google has thousands of employees. You only know a fraction of those people. That is true. I'm sure there are a lot that don't come from target schools. Yeah, I didn't say nobody comes from a target school. I said I don't know anybody that I've met that come from a bad school like me. Like, I can't think of anyone, I fell asleep in my chair and just got here, but I went to a shitty state school and also dropped out with a year left and have still managed to get lots of interviews by working on projects. Lots of ways to stand out without going to a turbo nerd school. Yeah, I agree, man. You don't have to go to a turbo nerd school to make it in life. But it does help, for sure. What's next for me? Scott's Tots. What's next? I think I'm trying to get promoted at work. And maybe work for a couple more years. I'd really like to make it to L5 before I leave Google. And after that, I don't know if I want to work for a company anymore, man, after I hit that L5. I don't know. I think I might not even make it to L5. I might leave before then. But right now, I feel like that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. Basement, is it legal? I don't know if it's legal, man, but I like it. Um, might be bad in a fire or flood. Man, I don't know. I think there's floods right before I moved in. Like, at least I saw flooding all over the news. But basement apartments can't be more than 50% below ground in New York. Well, I think it's legal then. Turbo Nerd School, yeah. Mr. Friend, what's happening? Your voice sounds like you can punch through concrete, brethren. Yeah, what's happening, Mr. Friend? Thank you for nice words. Start your own company? Perhaps. I'd really like to just do content creation, but I'm finding it difficult to motivate myself. Like, besides this stream is easy for me to turn on. But like making YouTube videos, it feels so far from my comfort zone. It's hard for me to like, even just like looking into the camera and talking to the camera. It's such a weird feeling. And I just need to make some videos and just get over that. And I think maybe I'm a bit overwhelmed by all the steps that you need to do. You got to edit videos. You got to do this. I have a lot of content, like my live streaming content that I could recycle into YouTube. But that requires me to like go through all of my terabytes of videos and edit them and clip them short and all. I don't have time for that, man. I've been thinking about trying to find somebody to help me out with that, but haven't gotten anywhere with that. L5 is the rest and vest dream, just meetings and docs. Yeah, I just want to hit L5 and then dip, man. I don't want to actually do L5 work for that long. Pickled goat balls, welcome to the party. Oh, snap. Amit Choraira, welcome to the party from YouTube. Found your stream 3 months ago. Been watching since. I also started my LeetCode journey 3 months back, and your stream motivates me to continue. Reached 500 problems mark yesterday. Man, 500 problems is a big milestone. Congrats, and I'm happy that you found this channel, man. Hope to see you out here more. You can hire someone to do it or get AI to do it. Yeah, except I haven't found anyone yet. How did LeetCode change my life? LeetCode changed my life in so many ways. The biggest, most obvious one is it helped me to get a big tech job making crazy money. Money that I only seen when I went. Well, anyways, good salary, great prestigious job. That's the most obvious way it changed my life. Another way LeetCode changed my life, I think LeetCode gave me like a wake-up call to like maybe like an ego check / wake-up call. Before LeetCode, I always thought I was pretty good at programming and all that stuff. And I did my first LeetCode problem. I'm like, what the hell, man? I ain't shit out there. And then just the competitions, like doing the contest and seeing like, man, there are 25,000 people who ranked higher than you. That makes me feel like, dang, I'm not as good as I thought I was. And maybe I need to train hard and stop like pretending I'm good without trying, you know? So that's one thing. I think also kind of related, that wake-up call made me develop some type of discipline because I train consistently on LeetCode. I've never done anything consistent in my whole life, but LeetCode has shown me the way that I am able to be consistent at something. And I haven't been able to replicate my consistency for LeetCode yet in other things, but I think I'm getting close. Like, I'm getting better at being able to do what I want to do on demand, like doing hard things, you know, like working or not eating candy. I haven't done that too good. But, you know, things that you don't want to do. Like, I think my work ethic has improved a lot by training LeetCode. Don't forget us when you reach the viewership of Pirate Software, man. I don't think that's feasible for me. Get an unpaid intern to do it. Any unpaid interns out here, man? Prime Minister just dipped from Netflix as an L5. As an L5. Oh. Yeah, I mean, everyone at Netflix is an L5, though. We got my next interview in chat. Oh, man. In Rosis. You talking about... I know what you're talking about, man. I like where this is going. You seem smart, but LeetCode kicked it. Yeah, LeetCode really gave me a big ego check that I think I needed in my life at the time. And it brought me down a lot of levels. And now I feel like I kind of know where my place is on the food chain, you know? Does Google still offer the 20% time for projects of your choosing? Officially, they do. But unofficially, ain't nobody got no time for that, man. Do you think people who went to elite schools get more respect from their coworkers? I don't think they get respect just because they went to an elite school. But I think if you're crushing it in everything, and on top of that, you also crushed it by going to an elite school, I think it helps. I think for sure it like just adds to the pile of accomplishments. And like, man, this guy's been crushing it his whole life or her whole life. So maybe not by itself, but combined with all their other achievements, it does help paint a more clear picture of what that person is capable of. Thanks, this is inspirational. I too am putting my dev job search on hold. Gonna train for another year and then improve my work ethic and knowledge and shoot for higher paying job. LeetCode more, yeah. Yeah, it took me, man, I'd say I trained for a good amount of time before I was able to land my job. I also worked at a small startup for almost a year while I was training LeetCode. But I think during that time, I was more working at the startup than doing LeetCode. I wasn't training very hard until I just like, I don't know, I think life just hit me in the face. And I was like, man, I got to make some money soon. I think B. Becca, my old roommate, B. Becca was talking about, hey, man, I'm about to get a new job and move out. And then I was thinking, man, without B. Becca as my roommate, I can't afford to live here. I can't even afford to move into a new place. I don't have enough money to even pay the deposit, first month's, last month's, and security deposit. Like, that's what motivated me in the beginning. I was like, man, I got a LeetCode. I gotta get me one of them big time jobs. Most of the Stanford people I worked with are morons. What? Same with MIT, but less so. Yeah, I don't think that's true for me. I don't think anyone I work with is a moron. Do you need to be better than 25,000 or be better than 55,000 just to get a dream job? I thought hiring managers want to see how you approach a problem, not crushing it. Well, you can't. Well, I think first you need to solve the problem. If you can't solve the problem, man, it doesn't really matter how you approached it, because all of your approaches were wrong, you know? And then I think how you approach it is, I don't know, I feel it's really just how well you communicate your ideas and your thought process, I guess. But in order to like think through a problem that you haven't seen before and like solve it correctly, you have to do a lot of problems to gain that experience to like know when to use this algorithm, know what to look out for when you're trying to implement it this way, or you remember a trick you learned that you could help like reduce the time complexity or something. So, I mean, either way, you gotta train, man. Do you think girls like to date lead coders? I don't think, like, why not, man? Bet Simp has a girlfriend. He's done every single LeetCode problem. My Google friend said something similar. He said a lot of the employees are pretty bad. Huh, interesting. I wouldn't say a lot. I'd say everybody I work with directly has been brilliant in most ways, you know? I was watching a stream earlier where you said you wanted to do more man, real Raymond Jones is coming from it, man. Only LeetCode nights get the hot girls. I think this is somewhat true. Give me 6 months. Oh man, real Raymond Jones got a target on my back, man. You're a neat person. Thank you, Mr. Friend. What do you think is important to be successful at Google? Man, you're asking the wrong person, Scott's Tots. I am not successful at Google, but I'd say I think you need to be very organized. You need to be able to like file bugs immediately. You need to like be well documented, document everything super well. You need to like always, I don't know. I think I'm just listing things I struggle with the most. I'm really bad at keeping notes and updating my bugs and stuff like that. But I feel all the successful people, they're always quick to update bugs, and they're always like quick to send emails out and like coordinate with other teams. And oh, we need to do this. Let me just email this person immediately and just brain dump everything in the email and all the context. I'll sit there for so long, like trying to figure out, man, how am I going to type this message to this person? And I'll waste like 2 hours. Like, oh man, let me write this email. And then I'm thinking, man, let me reread that email. Did I miss anything? Oh no. But I see like all the like more higher level people, they just spill that email out. Boom, everything is done. They don't even care, man. They just send it. So I think like communication is what I'm saying. Communication and like just being able to document everything that you're doing. Making a great paper trail of all the work you've done, of all the tech debt you've accumulated. Stuff like that. Sent from my iPhone. What? What was that? Wait, what time? Man, it's past my bedtime. Done that, taking 2 hours to write an email. Yeah, sometimes it takes me days. Sounds miserable. Yeah, I think it's one of the things I've learned the most. It's like how to be a little bit more organized. My whole life, I've been just a big mess, man. Nothing is organized in my life. Everything is just chaotic. But since working at Google, I think I found like a system to work with and like take notes better and write down everything, because in 6 months you're gonna forget, you know, or in however long. Next year you're gonna forget what you're doing. I've only ever worked in startup environments where I wear many hats and try to get stuff done as fast as possible and help unblock people. That's brought me success. Yeah, that sounds great. Like, I also think I prefer the startup environment because I love like just getting stuff done as fast as possible. I also really love like pair programming, where I'm helping the other person out. That is like one of my most favorite things to do. But at Google, I don't really get the opportunities to do that too much. And I feel I spend a lot of time like writing documentation and trying to gain consensus from everybody. Basically, you have to like write down your design idea, and you gotta like write down 3 alternate design ideas you thought about. And then you gotta try and like fish it around to all the leads and try and get all of them to like agree, like this is the way. But then half of the time, this person likes that way, that person likes that way. Everybody has different opinion. And then you're like, man, just pick one. You have to like, but that's how life is. Sounds like what my Google friend says. Yeah, man, it's real life out here. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Let's go find somebody to raid. Maybe. Pat's Hello World is on. What's up? It's such a bitch too when people block your shit. I don't think people do this intentionally. I think people just are forgetful. Writing software is so subjective. It all comes down to the problem of it's hard to name things. Yeah. I think, yeah. Wait, there's a term that people use at work called bike shedding. I've never heard this term until I got to Google, but people always, they say, man, everyone's always just bike shedding on the name. And that's what people like will argue over. Like, oh, let's call this something else. And then someone will chip in, nah, I don't like that name. It's not very descriptive. Da-da-da-da. It could mean that. Let's change it to this. Somebody else coming like, well, actually, this name is more accurate. Or it's like, come on, man. I don't give up. I don't care about the name. But sometimes people have very, very valid concerns and things I would have never thought about because I've never worked on systems at scale, at this scale, you know. So there are some things, there are tons of things I've learned along the ways that will help like make your software more scalable, more modular. I think we try in general to just like make everything as general as possible. So make it, I mean, I'm also in infrastructure. I think infrastructure probably has a different mentality than say if you're working in a product area or something like, or if you're working on a, I don't know, service or something else. West Coast is the best coast. I used to think this, man. I think West Coast used to be the best coast when Mary Jane was highly illegal. But now now that stuff is legal everywhere, man, even on the East Coast. So West Coast, not so much best anymore. Putting in overtime. Yeah, I'm about to get off. All architecture, all systems boils down to, how do you want me to name stuff? I get what you're saying, man, but there's a lot of things to consider when you're at this scale. Like we have to, I think we spend so much time on design docs because once it goes in the code base and it starts to propagate and all these different binaries start to pick up the change and everybody's on like different release cadences and stuff, it's really hard to take back some of that code. And you can't just change it, man. So once it goes in, you got to make sure that this is what you want today and this is what you want 2 years from now or 3 years from now, you know, or even 6 months or something. Does Google allow its employees to openly discuss work and internal events? Definitely not, man. You can talk about general things, but you can't talk about anything that is not already public knowledge. feedback about edge cases is good, but like ways to architect, where to abstract, blah. So much red tape. How on earth are they supposed to stay competitive? Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, I see both sides a bit. Like sometimes I just want to move fast and break things or whatever Facebook says. But other times, it's like when you get that feedback, or like when someone, like, you didn't spend enough time thinking about the problem and you just implemented something. 7 months later, you're like, oh shit, we should have done it this way, because now look at all these crazy problems we're having, and it's like 10 times the work to fix it. And it not just work, like not just like technical work, but so much communication. You have to talk to all the different PAs, and you're talking, and then you're like creating more work for all the PAs, and like it's crazy sometimes. Like, you know, when thousands of binaries depend on what you're building, and you make a mistake or you did something that needs to be changed in the future, it's like a big pain in the ass, man. I think Fang is all competitive though. They just don't need to take as many risks as startups do to make up lost time. Oh yeah, and then it's like naturally a company with 200,000 employees cannot move as fast as a company with 50 employees. Have you shipped code yet? Man, I've shipped a lot of code, man. I've shipped code that touches like every binary at Google many times. I've rolled out big things. Yeah, crazy things, like things I never even thought was possible. Like not things that I didn't think was possible that I could do, but things like I didn't know this scale was possible, man. And the numbers that I see at work are numbers that I can't even imagine how big they are, you know, talking about billions of QPS. Like, man, billions of QPS? What the hell does that even mean, you know? Gonna start co-working with y'all on the regular. Clever crowd. I'm certain I'll naturally learn some things. Good night, Mr. Friend. Have a good night, man. I'm also about to take off real soon, but I feel like Scott's Tots and everyone, Real Raymond Jones, Icy Black Deep, we're having a nice conversation. Simon's seen our incognito history. Man, how'd you know that? Have you divulged what team you're on? Kinda. So we work on, my team does policy stuff, policy enforcement. So like I worked on DMA, or Digital Market Acts, which is a big thing. It's like some regulation that Europe is dropping on all the big players in the game, and we have to be compliant. And so this means like all of Google has to be compliant. So like the changes we make are touching everything, you know. EU regulating everything these days, yeah, man. But if it keeps me employed, I like it. So that's kind of where I work in the fields. Oh man, YouTube, I always forget. Scale issues is something I'm looking forward to at Fang. Not even 1 billion, man. I'm talking billions, Real Raymond Jones. Like not a single billion. I'm talking many multiples. Anyways, so yeah, I've picked up a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge in my time here. I've only been here almost 2.5 years, but I'm getting more and more scope, and I'm like breaking more and more things, bigger things, and it's nice. But you know, like something breaks, it's not that bad. There's a lot of checks before things actually break. But it's fun for now. And it was super busy for me like November until March or February. And then it kind of got okay. Like right now my workload isn't too crazy. But I think this summer it's going to get crazy again. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. Anyways, time for me to get out of here. We're going to go raid Pat's Hello World. Just doing some LeetCode. Alright, thank you everyone for tuning in. The real Raymond Jones, way past your bedtime. No condom, Chris. Adios. Everyone doing what you do. One-shot bets, man. I like it. I can't do it though. Random rating on Zerotrac. I like to see it, man. No condom, Chris. Have a good night. J. Felipe F. See you later, man. Good to see you around. L. Minson. Have a good night. Banana Plant. Take care. See you later. Low Road Sim Racing. Smart Coder. Adios. Scott's Tots. Icy Black Deep. Have a good night. Mr. Friend. I already said good night, but good night again. Grease Wild. If you're still around. And if y'all don't know, man, go check out Grease Wild. Grease Wild. Shout out. Go follow Grease Wild right now before you leave this stream. White's 9 Leet Geek. Adios, amigos. Q Ultimus. Take care, my friend. I'll see you on the weekend. Adios. And anybody else out there? A. Roberts. See you later. And Franco Demise. Adios. Gonna stream competition? Yeah, Saturday is for sure streaming. And peace out, YouTube. My bad. Until next stream, yeah. Adios, man.